I know this guy doesn't have coach in his name. Barely.
So, Coach Aiden.
Uh,
I don't remember if he like did like Smurf damage or not. Oh yeah, this game was the game where the Galio like Smurf like he like went 9-0 or something like that. But yeah.
Welcome to Summoner's Rift.
I don't know what this is.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
I think I'm just warming up or something. Like
Like, okay, you were doing the 1v1s too, you're just fidgeting like crazy.
yeah, no,
Like,
I
I
do
was more
that. I do
talking
that.
about the location than the actual clicking.
I know, I know the location. Yeah, I know. I'm just like AFK essentially. Like, I agree. I should be, like somewhere in the tri brush or like somewhere like getting
Yeah.
vision or something. Yeah, I agree. I agree. Yeah.
Minions have
Oh, there
spawned.
we go. I finally,
Yeah,
yeah.
there we go. Yeah. Decide you want to get picked off a little bit later.
Yeah, exactly.
A way to tilt the top laner faster than kill him after he's late to try brush. Oh, one thing to note, we didn't cover this in the 1v1s, is when you leash, it's going to change some things, obviously.
Right, right, yeah. I usually don't like leashing. But yeah, in this game, like I just leashed. Like I guess it was my promos. It's like I'm not gonna troll my jungler, but yeah, I agree. Yeah.
Well, you say troll. I know what you mean by that, but yeah, sometimes it is correct for like because like this Echo. I mean, he
He
could
should start
definitely
blue,
deal
right?
without the leash, but
Oh, okay, okay. Yeah,
um,
if it's a Kane or something or Olaf, I won't leash because I feel like they can handle it.
yeah,
But like it was an Echo, I didn't know. Yeah.
it just depends. But yeah,
Yeah.
against
I didn't mind.
Shen, one bad thing about leashing is that he gets to set up his sword, which he didn't even do. But in
Yeah.
theory, that should occur.
So my mindset here was so yeah, my mindset here was okay. Echo's pathing downside, so like towards bot, so I'm like already weak sided, and Xin Zhao like he can gank me around 3 minutes, and so I was like, whatever. If Shen wants to shove me in, I don't care. And also Shen's like level 3 and 4 in my opinion is like stronger than mine if he lands the taunt. So I was like, whatever. If he wants to shove me in, I don't care. And then like I'm gonna outscale this guy like pretty easily later. So that was like my mindset. So I didn't mind if he got prio here, but
Yeah,
he doesn't even really take the prio. But yeah, that was what I was thinking.
yeah.
Like in this
So
moment, yeah.
he's supposed to get Prio,
But he's
assuming he
not.
can position his sword.
Yeah,
So it would be here, and then he just pulls it through you. Not a whole lot you can do.
yeah. Wait, so you're saying that like Shen should always get prio versus Jax? Like I can't do anything? No, right?
Assuming that his sword is in the proper position, yeah.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought Jax would like for sure always get the prio.
Because the
Like, what's he
problem
gonna
is,
do?
you go to
Yeah.
trade, he's gonna
Yeah.
pull the Q through, shield your damage, and then he's gonna trade back with his empowered.
Oh, I see. I see.
Scared. Let me actually pay attention to what you're doing. Oh my god. Love these bugs. Okay. You're letting him run out, which is fine. Move. Trading. Got corrupting pot running, which is good, and then you walk out. Good. Now since he screwed up that trade, yeah, you can just
He screwed up. Yeah. So at this point, okay. So what I'm thinking in this position is like, okay, now I think the wave's shoving, and like if Jin Zhao comes, I'm just gonna have to outplay it. Like, and I can't leave the wave just sitting here. So I have to start hitting this. I have to wave 4 crash. That's what I'm thinking. So that now I'm like trying to get in there and like I know I'm weak side. I need to get out of here. basically.
Okay, so let's go back. Talk about how the wave is. Right now, yeah, it will slow push into him.
Yeah.
Which then all you do is you just go ward. Like, so you would go and ward down here real quick, and then continue to slow push.
I see. Okay, so I guess like one mistake is I just ward right here, right now.
Yeah,
And
you
that's
just
it.
go ward right
Yeah.
now.
Okay.
But because you have no ward, I completely understand you wanting to crash the wave. Don't get me wrong.
Okay.
But it doesn't matter how hard you try to crash this wave, he can gank you at this timing.
Oh, what I was thinking. Okay, yeah. So what I was thinking actually, I remember. So what I was thinking was I'm not gonna ward because I want to be able to. I want to be able to ward hop because like if I ward, I might be in a position where it like doesn't matter. Oh, I see him coming. Like too late. Like he's
Okay.
just gonna do it. But yeah, that's what I was thinking. I remember now. Yeah. So I'll flash the Shen taunt. Like if he E's,
Why
I'll
do you
just
need
flash.
ward hop when this minion wave's coming in?
I wasn't thinking about that. I was just like I know the Yanks coming. I've already like thought about this a minute ago, and I just know that I have enough Jax mechanics to like ward hop out. So that's what I was thinking. Yeah, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah, I
So
do
I'm like
agree with
okay.
holding the Q though. Holding the Q is good. And yeah, push this wave as fast as you can.
Yeah. Okay, now I
Obviously-
see that Jin Zhao. Yeah, now I see that Jin Zhao is somewhere else. Now I'm like, oh, I'm just chilling now. So I remember this exact moment. Yeah, I was like, what? So if you see the ping, I like ping, and I'm like, I do ping something. I don't know if it shows in a replay, but at that point, I think Jin Zhao's bot, and I'm like, what the heck? Why is he bot? I remember thinking that, and then I was like, okay, I'm cool now. Yeah. Yeah, so there we go. I see like my question marks. I'm like, yes, yeah. So I'm like,
what's weird about this ward? I got a lot of issues with the ward.
There's a lot of issues. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah. So
the first thing you know he just cleared his top side.
no, I didn't know that at this time. I didn't know where he started. I was like, all I know is that I was just thinking like, did he like clear his? Yeah, like I was like, I might have, I don't know, but like basically I put that there just because like I don't remember my exact reasoning, but I was like, okay, Jin Zhao went bot, and like I don't maybe he's coming top to like get his blue now. Like maybe he did like 3 camp red into bot or in scuttle or something weird.
He showed mid lane, right? We discussed that.
Yeah.
You knew that. Then you would just quickly
look at his buff and like see he has double buff and like look at the minions. Yeah, so I just put the ward there because like these are all things I could have taken into consideration, but like I didn't know if Jin Zhao's gonna do something weird, right? Like he's gonna like gank my mid later, run, get the scuttle, and then come top or like do something weird. So I just put it there. That was my thought process, but
I completely understand of like being scared of them doing a weird path. But that, as I said, that was one of my issues. So another issue, the ward placement, if you're gonna throw it outside of the brush, do it like here, so you actually get something.
Oh, like put where do you want me to
put it? It could be deeper in the river, is my point.
Oh, I see, okay.
Because
I think I was
this
in a
right
rush.
Here, you may as well just have it in the brush. I don't know if you just missed on accident, or...
Maybe, yeah. I don't know. Like, I think, yeah, maybe I missed on accident, or my intention was, like, because in my experience, if I don't put it, like, deeper, like, sometimes the jungler can, like, I'll know too late they're coming. So I try to get a little deeper, but yeah, it's a combination of sloppiness and, like, being in a rush. But, yeah.
Yeah. But the main reason I don't like the ward, what's about to happen with this wave?
It's pushing into me. So, like, technically, it doesn't matter. Like,
yeah, you don't need the ward.
Yeah. Although I think at this point, so as Jax, like I like to have one ward in my inventory. I think I'm about
God,
So the Jin's
actually is top.
See, I'm telling you, dude. Like all the stuff you're telling me, like I'm pretty sure in the game I considered it. I did see him mid, and I was thinking, why? Why is this? Okay, like what? I remember being very confused by this jungler so far, and I was thinking like, here we go. I need to ward the tribe brush now. That's what I was thinking. I'm gonna get dove or something really weird is about to happen. But yeah, like Yeah.
And so as funny as it is, he does show on the ward and everything, but you don't have any last hits you need to grab right now anyway. So
Yeah, so I'm
it's
just trying to
not
get
like
the
you would need to
XP.
be up in the lane.
Right, right, yeah, but it is reassuring to know that like, okay, he's there. Because I was the first like 3 minutes of the game, I was like, what is this guy doing? Like he's
Yeah.
bot. Like yeah, I was very
Yeah,
confused
it's
at the
just
guy.
like I don't know.
And he's the coach Aiden as
Yeah, he's
well.
got coaching the names. He's doing this kind of stuff on the jungle.
Yeah, so if you see those yellow pings there, now I'm pinging my mid laner. I'm like, okay, then you need to back up because this guy's about to. So I'm F keying the mid laner for sure here. Yeah. So yeah, in this position, I'm like, I don't. He might come through the tri brush. I have no idea, so I'm just gonna back way up. Yeah.
Fine.
So in this position, I'm looking to just like to chill and slow push it. Not this wave, but the next wave. So I'm chilling here,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna hard shove the next one. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm also thinking that Shen, I think he outtrades me in this position. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm thinking. I think he outtrades me.
No.
Oh, not at all. Okay, then
With
I'm
your
very
minion wave,
wrong.
there's no way he outrages you.
Oh no, like without considering the minion wave, like literally just like his abilities versus my abilities. Okay,
Yes.
now I'm level
Okay,
6.
yes.
Like
yeah,
yeah.
because he'll just taunt
Yeah.
out if that's what you're talking about.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, now I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna get out of here.
Yep.
And yeah,
Well,
that's all I
the
do.
main thing that I like about this, you probably weren't even taking it into account, but as Shen, he's about to hit level 6, and he cannot ult because you're just slamming this massive wave into him.
Yeah, no, it isn't. It is. So yeah, like so this specific wave situation, I'm not taking that into consideration, but I am taking consideration that he's level 5, about to get the ult. Yeah, I know. I'm aware that he's about to get the ult. You might even see me ping it. I don't know, but yeah, in this wave, it is like sort of a nice to have. But it wasn't like the entire intention. But yeah.
Get your items. Wait, how much gold do you have? About 900. You do already have corrupting pot. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. If it were like any champ but Jax, I would say go something else. But yeah, you do need the Sheen.
Yeah. I was debating. I remember debating between the Phage or the Sheen, and I was thinking I'll get the Sheen because it will feel better. But yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Wait, what do you think of this?
It wouldn't be terrible, but.
What do you think of this ward, by the way? So I have ideas about this ward, but like I made that up myself. So like I don't know if that's like actually optimal.
I think it's awful.
It's awful?
Yes. Okay.
Really? Okay, why is it bad?
If you're gonna place it, at least put it here.
Where? I can't see like your mouse.
Oh, you can't see my cursor?
Yeah.
How can you not see my cursor? I'm showing the screen.
Because I think you're only you're only or yeah, I don't know. Where do you want me to find it? Oh, there you go. I can see it now.
Okay. Somehow it swapped to where it's showing the game.
Oh, okay. Okay, I can see it now.
Right
Perfect.
here.
But I have to like walk farther. I guess it's fine. Like it takes 2 more seconds to do that. But yeah, I was like in a rush to get back to that wave. So yeah, I would have missed a minion or two. But yeah, okay. So it's worth, I guess.
Then what are you getting from this ward compared to here or here?
So okay, what I'm getting from that ward is that I can see if he's gonna come through the river in time, and it's faster for me to place it there. That's why I do that. That is like my own rationale.
So as I said, the wave's pushing into you, so he's not gonna gank you from the river, right?
Wait, what? How do you know that?
He can't. There's no way for him to gank you from the river if the wave's pushing into you and you're near your turret.
Okay, sure, but I like to know still. I guess it's suboptimal because he literally can't gank me through the river.
Right,
so
you
why
don't
am I
have
bothering?
to know that information. It's completely.
Oh, okay. But doesn't it help my teammates though? Because like they see, like if I ping it or like I don't know, maybe they don't see my ping, right? But like technically, us knowing with certainty where the jungler is good information for my team, right?
Why would he need to walk through the river?
Yeah, that's true. Like if he's doing that, it's because like what's he trying to accomplish by doing?
Yeah, he's not accomplishing anything. Now, if you're saying, oh, you want to protect your Echo from invade, he's going to come through here anyway. He's going to either come through here, or he's going to come through here, and this isn't for you to worry about anyway.
Okay.
So, yeah, it doesn't really do much.
I see. Okay.
Now, yes, this does technically help if he's like hugging the wall and the pathing into this, but
Yeah.
you would still see him if you had the ward and try rush anyway.
Okay, makes sense. So this position, I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna chill, cause yeah, and just farm, not do anything too weird.
And then Echo hopefully after Crow's will.
So I was looking at him and he was like low health. So I was thinking, okay, so what I'm thinking about here in case. Okay, so here I'm trying to freeze, but like I think it's. Oh, I think I freeze. Or I'm trying to at least because like Echo comes. And, yeah, I think I may have messed up. I don't remember. Okay, so at this point I know where Zin's out is. So I'm thinking, okay, I have my up jungle here, so I can freeze for sure, or at least attempt to.
Put these 2 minions and you're fine. Yeah, and then you rotate, and so this is probably how the freeze works.
Maybe, yeah. Okay, yeah. So I kill Coach Coach Aiden, and now I'm running back up the. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking here is okay, great. Now I'm just gonna hold this here. Yeah. Oh, I think I break the freeze here.
You eat the whole wave.
Oh, okay. So this Shen's like really smart because he's like, oh, I'm gonna make him eat a whole thing.
You're getting too much credit with calling him smart.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely eat that into happening, which you can still hold the freeze though, but it's going to be really awkward because there's so many low HP minions. He's probably going to push it into you though, so you should actually still be fine.
Yeah. I think from this position, I'm thinking, okay, I have TP just in case. I also have red buff, so I should be able to just. What do I do? Oh, I remember. So I was thinking he can't shove this fast enough. In retrospect, I think it should have. Yeah, in retrospect, I think it should have stayed here. Frick. I think I tried to TP back in. Oh wait. Oh yeah, I'm TPing. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I was thinking, all right, I'm gonna hold this here now. I think that's what I was thinking. Like now he definitely can't contest me. That's what I was thinking. But I guess it doesn't work. Whatever I'm trying to do.
At this point, I'm not even too worried about you freezing anyway. You can just shove and then threaten to dive him. Don't really have to freeze by this point.
But if I go for a dive, like can't Xin Zhao stop it or Galio? I feel like I wasn't thinking at all about a dive here.
Well, okay, yeah. If you see Galio, then all you have to worry about is Gal. It's just a matter of looking to see where people are before you go for the dive. If there's a risk of them rotating, you just crash the wave and back off.
Right.
But if you know where they are, then
isn't it really hard to dive Shen though? Like if he doesn't like. Because he has E, and then I'm gonna have to like wait for his circle thing.
Yeah, but you already have him so low that like right here you're still trading with him, you're sticking. It's not like you're diving him from half HP.
Sure.
Goes up, you should still be fine.
Yeah, I should. Yeah, I'm thinking like, Zinzan, what are you doing? Yeah. So now at this point, I'm like, okay, like, I got the jungler up here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, what are you doing, dude? Oh, do I kill them? Oh, I don't. Oh, yeah, I killed them both here somehow.
Yeah.
I did. I was thinking this dude.
Shen messed up. He got edge.
Yeah.
Red team double kill.
But yeah, I'm thinking in this position, like, okay, I can hard carry the game from this position if they continue to do this and I just don't mess up. But yeah, this
You could then cannon recall and come back to a freeze.
technically. So, but at this point, I'm thinking I know Shen doesn't have TP, and I'm just gonna hard shove this, and I want the gold. I think I was but yeah. After that, I was like, wow, I'm like smurfing right now. So I was still like comprehending what just happened, and yeah, so I just shoved this and get out of there. Yeah. Do I get divine here? I might get divine. I don't know. Oh yeah, I get divine. Oh yeah, that's what I was. Yeah. It was like I'm not thinking all this consciously in the moment, but I'm like I have intuition like about kind of, and but I know what I was thinking in the moment. So at this position, so at this point, what I'm thinking is I'm just gonna keep shoving over and over again, so to make sure to deny Shen from like ulting to my team. That's what I'm thinking. That's like the only thing I'm thinking about.
Yeah, that's fine. Once the wave starts pushing back into you, well, you don't have a ward up. I was gonna say what you could do is you could ward deeper into the lane, and then you'll know if he tries to roam.
Oh, I see.
But you don't have a ward up, so you can't really do that.
I see.
So then it's just a matter of, okay, because you can freeze if you know that his team can't do anything with his ult.
I see. So yeah, so in this position, what I'm thinking is I'm not gonna try to freeze anymore because I've just gotten like a big 3-0 lead. Just like they gave it to me. Like that wasn't supposed to happen, but they gave it to me, and I know my whole team's ending. So I have to like end top lane. Like I need to like get top tower and like do some miracle play somewhere. Like that's what I'm thinking. Like I have to do something because like otherwise we're just gonna lose. That's what I'm thinking at this point. But yeah, but so freezing that's like definitely not the thing to do here, right? Like I should be like try to impact the map now because.
Okay, hold on. So it sounds like we've got a misconception here. So when you're freezing, Shen's not able to get the minion wave, assuming you're doing it correctly.
Yeah.
So then what does Shen have to do?
Well, now he has to like either take his jungle camps or like do some weird roam, which he technically could with his ult. Yeah, and that's not good for me because my team's losing.
Well,
and like,
hold on. Okay, if your teammates don't die, what happens?
Oh, well, it's good, but like they've already proven to me that they're like gonna die most likely. So like I need to like help them at this point. I've gotten a lead, and now I need to help them. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you're saying you're gonna help them, but it's just a matter of okay, if your teammates are out of lane, or if your teammates are in a position where they can't get dove realistically, then you can freeze. Now, if they're in a position like, because right here with the brand, you're not worried about the brand at all because Galio's out of the lane, whatever. So here you can freeze. Now, bot lane, this could become a problem. It shouldn't, but it could. So I can understand why you'd be worried about this. Yeah. So then you could argue, you want to push because you don't know where Shen is. Right. But if you can have a ward and then cancel his ultimate anyway, assuming you have a freeze, then I don't see a problem with the freeze.
I see. Okay. So yeah, I've been in this position like a lot of times where I get a lead in the early game, like either like just for whatever reason, and so like of course it's a very like general statement, but like in general, around this time frame, I should look for a freeze because that's like the most theoretically punishing thing I can do, right?
I think I missed part of that. So
what I was saying was, assuming I get a lead, which happens a lot, like in the first 5 to 7 minutes, essentially, the most punishing thing I can do in top lane is like execute a freeze and like deny them 2 to 4 waves.
Assuming you're not like missing objectives for it or something like that,
Okay. Shut down. Yeah, so right here I'm going for. I see Galio is 4-0, so I'm going for Wit's End at this point. I might TP bot. I don't remember what I do, but yeah, now I'm like, okay, I'm gonna start farming jungle camps and like keep.
I like that you're pushing the wave to farm camps, but I don't like that you run to the crows.
Okay, so what do you think I should have tried to do here?
So if you're shoving the wave, you're keeping Shen to where he can't ult. Great. Season Zhao, why not just take his camps?
Oh, true. Yeah, I may. Can I see him? Oh, okay. Yeah. Technically, I could run into the jungle here. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, but I didn't.
I think he was even. Let's see. When did you start leaving? Crash the wave. Okay. Yeah. Now you see him. So it's a little late, admittedly. But even if, Galio is missing. Okay. Yeah. You would have to wait until you see him. But either way, once you see him, you could look to go take his camps. Start taking crows. This is gonna be a nightmare. I wouldn't TP.
Yeah, so I remember this team being bad. So okay, so I'll tell you what happened. Well, I'll tell you my thought process here, and you can tell me like if I have a misconception. So what I'm thinking here is like, okay, my teammates are like just full intent. So like, like basically I could just not TP and get the top tower, and it's kind of like, okay, cool, I got the top tower. Or I could just blind TP, like right when I see Shen going, I'm going, and I know I have flash to get out of some stupid situation. And worst case scenario, like as long as I don't int my 3-0 lead, it's fine. But like basically, I have to do something coin flippy here. And if I like get a triple kill somehow, like then I know that I'm in complete control of the game. Like I can like 1v9. But if I don't go, it could be bad. That's what I'm thinking.
Why do you have to do something pointless?
Because the game is in a state that it's just gonna get harder and harder. Like I can already feel.
No. Look at their comp, and look at your comp scaling. If you give a Drake, you don't lose.
Right.
You also have to consider it's not like you're playing against challenger players. They're gonna throw a lot.
Okay.
So you getting impatient. Yeah. Okay. If you go for this TP, in this great miracle chance you get a 3-0, great. Or triple kill, whatever, great.
Mm-hmm.
Very unlikely, though. If instead you take this wave, take turret, push the next wave, take his camps or whatever, you're going to have a bigger CS lead, which will allow you to get picks, which you can then turn as a way to turn around the game. And you know you're not giving away any kind of bounty. But when you're going into this, if this play doesn't work, then what you're saying becomes true, because it's way harder to scale since you just gave them your 3-0 lead.
And it's dead for like 30 seconds, or however long it's going to be. It'll be really bad. I know the game, and I know that. But yeah. Situation a lot, by the way, where like it's like in this like dire situation. Yeah, so I'm like, okay, I did enough. I'm getting out of there. I like tried to do something and it didn't work. I could have just farming. I'd be up like, okay, like I would have the tower, so that's like 300, right? Something like that. I would have another wave that's like another, I don't know, 200, and maybe I got the Gromp, another 100. So basically I missed out on like 600 gold, like because and like maybe even like almost level.
Yeah, and you would also still have your TP, but now you don't, so it's gonna get really rough.
Is that decision like game losing? I guess like if I'm trying to carry the game, like is it winnable at this point or like?
Yeah, it's still winnable. Yeah. Now is it gonna be easy? No, absolutely not. But definitely still winnable.
Yeah, so I want to get your thoughts on this. So like, what sort of sequence of events, or like, what should I be thinking about? Because I'm in like the 1v9 carry position, like in this spot. So like, what should I be thinking? Like, what's like some possible, I guess, plans? Like, if they do this, I will do this, or like, what am I looking for in this position?
Your main focus is just getting really high CS off of taking the farm the lane, taking the jungle camps, etc., and then just killing them outright. Because none of them can 1v1 you as Jax when you have your 2 items and you have pretty good farm. So all you have to do is you just pull someone here and then either kill them, or if you've pulled 2, then it's harder for your teammates to die. Hopefully. Pushing the wave, although your teammates did ape out. You're taking drugs. Good. Farmed. Farm. And you go a long time without buying your boots.
If I have a chance to buy like an item, like I'm just gonna get it. I'm not gonna worry about my boots. Like
I would much rather you have Merc Treads here.
Yeah, I think I get eventually.
You're gonna be dealing with
Jen
Shen, Taunt, Galio, Nami.
It's too much. I agree. Yeah.
Just need them as well.
Yeah, what I'm thinking here is like I hope they try to dive my team.
Being here
That's like
is that Baron. I play really patiently.
Right when I saw that, I was like, wow, this guy's a troll.
Yeah, and this is what I was talking about earlier, where they're going to do this all the time, and that's how you turn around the game, not from trying to force the dragon fight. They will do that all game.
Wow, this guy is really like it's like trying to he's like trying to find like the one thing to do to lose the game. That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, so in this position, I'm looking to get what's it called? The red this Sterax. That's what I'm thinking to get here.
Probably gonna have to give this, unfortunately. Which, this isn't your fault. This is on Echo, he just died at a bad time. But ideally, you would fight over this trade. Can't do that because you died.
I died once in this game. I might int over the Drake. I don't remember when. I don't remember what happens, but yeah, I remember thinking like, yeah, Echo. It's too bad Echo dies, but yeah.
So once you realize Echo's dead, and your team is in a position where you don't have any vision, so you know you can't contest this Drake. So instead, what I'd want you to do is just push this wave out into the and leave.
Blue team has slain the dragon.
Just careful ping your teammates, you push the wave, take the turret, and then you can go run top. Which you eventually do that, but it's late and you also didn't get the turret.
Like I didn't know where any of them were. Like if Gallia did some weird like flash taunt or something, like I don't want to die, like for sure. That's like that's what I'm thinking. I don't know where they are though, so I'm like being conservative.
Yeah, and you can just hover the left side, so it's not like he can sneak up on you. Push this wave, take turret, and then you'd run top. Instead of running top, you ended up taking your jungler's raptors, which put him behind. While he was just about to clear
it. He lets me though, because he knows that I'm a...
If I were him, I would have smoked that big raptor, 100%. There is no reason for you to be taking his camp.
I usually do this when I'm the carry as Jax. I say all resources are given to me. That's how I make. Because I know that I'm like the one guy who's gonna like in this situation.
Yeah, but you're just making it harder for yourself. Because you're taking his his camp, and then you're missing this wave top anyway. It's like you're taking resources from your opponent, or not your opponent. Well, he may as well be your opponent now. You're taking his resources, and then you're not even getting an actual benefit.
Oh, I don't know why. Merc are nice in this position. I agree.
Yeah. On bot, and normally you don't have a whole lot of vision.
I'm like trying to see if I'm like baiting Gallia. I'm like seeing, are you gonna like try to like, you know, ego kill me? That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, because I see Shen and I see Draven mid. That's the most important thing, because I know Draven can like.
Oh, they canceled the recall. Oh no.
Oh,
I'm going for the cheese.
I know. Okay. Yeah, so I see them all top. So I'm like, okay, I got it.
At this point, it's fine. Yeah. Don't stay. You got a recall.
Yeah, I'm like, I need to get out of here. Oh, I see them top. So I'm like,
I really expect them to take your top tier.
Like so you know, I'm 200. I'm like yeah, I'm the most CS. Like I don't know what. So it's still winnable from this position. You would say we're down 10k. Like it's so absurdly like hopeless.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's completely hopeless, but yeah, it's obviously gonna be really hard. But yeah, you just have to play really, really well, and then hope your Echo stops running into them.
I think I might die over to Baron, or I don't know why I died. Maybe I died at the end. like when the game's like already over. I think that's like how I die. But yeah.
Yeah. Getting GA?
Okay.
So what's going on here?
Over because like they killed 3 of my team members and
So this is like the 3rd time this has happened. It's minor, but it's also not. If your teammates are inting, like they are, if they run into them in a really bad fight, you should just be pushing the wave mid. For multiple reasons, especially if it's Baron. Because that way they can't end the game, since the wave is pushed.
see, yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
But when the wave isn't pushed like this, and then, let's say you don't die. You know, obviously you're going to. Oh my god, you actually live. Okay. Either way, let's say you don't die, which is actually good. So you don't die. The wave's here, when the wave should be here, or like here. While they have Baron buff, they're just gonna break through this.
I mean, yeah, like basically just thinking of like what's like the theoretically like most optimal thing. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna take the red buff and then recall because like
Yeah. It doesn't matter at this point what you do, they've got Baron over there in the game.
So, yeah, really hard game. I do think it was winnable, but it's
A lot of it's gonna come down to butterfly effect. Do you understand what I'm saying when I say that?
like yeah, like it's like one little thing causes another thing causes another thing. It's like a butterfly flapping its wing causes like a tsunami
Yeah.
like halfway across the planet. Yeah.
So yeah, if you play your landing phase a little bit better, then it'll end up making it easier on your teammates to not die, which can turn into a completely different situation later on in the game. But it's hard to notice without like seeing the result of playing it better.
I definitely like I can feel that I played Jax like this season for I don't know like almost 500 times, so I feel like I have enough experience where I can feel the difference if I like have like a little bit more gold and like a little bit like half level or level. I feel like it does make a difference. Like I can like that slight edge allows me to like 1v2 or kill the guy faster, which led me to like recall faster, which led me to like get to somewhere faster or something like that. Yeah. So I guess like in terms of like improvement, so should I and like based off this game and like the two 1v1s, like should I like I guess in terms of like my style and like how I like tried to win the game, like should I really hone in on like the nitty gritty of like optimizing like the first 5 minutes of the lane essentially and like look to really get super fed? Like that should be like my main focus, you would say?
Not on getting super fed. Your focus is on playing it correctly, and then the getting fed part is whenever they screw up. So, like, okay, you go into the game assuming they're going to play the lane correctly. If they don't play the lane correctly, then you automatically have your advantages that you're talking about. So, like in this matchup, Shen's supposed to have control over the lane, but he wasn't really doing it. And so you ended up taking trades on him because he wasn't going for that. And then that's how this ended up happening, which ended up turning into a freeze opportunity later. But you don't go into the game assuming that you're going to get this lead. You just go into the game trying to play as best as you can, and as soon as you see him screw up, then yeah, you jump on it. quite literally as Jax. But yeah, you should, in pretty much all of your lanes, come out with a significant CS lead. That should be your main goal.
Okay.
Wave management alone.
Okay, cool. Should I put a number to it, or like I've heard it's like unhealthy to do? Like I should just
don't focus too much on number because that's gonna change a lot depending on matchup and opponent.
got it. Okay. Cool. So in terms of like reviewing my so yeah, because it's like hard to like it's very like that time consuming to like review the entire game. Like I tried to review the entire game, but like I guess if I were to scrutinize one part of my play, like I should just scrutinize like the first, I guess, 5 to 7 minutes and like look for any way I could have
look
like
at what you're doing in the lane, and then you could pull up like a VOD on YouTube of a higher ranked player and see the differences. That would be the easiest way to compare.
Okay, cool.
Now, obviously, don't automatically assume that the higher ranked player is doing it perfectly. You would still want to try to pick apart what they're doing to make sure that they're not doing something really dumb. Make sure they have a reason for it. But yeah, that would be the general process that you'd want to focus on for now.
Gotcha. And like I guess will that sort of thing like carry me like what like will that carry me like all the way through plat, or like will there be something else that like I'll need to start to look at? Like will I hit I guess like optimizing like the 5 to 7 minutes of lane, is that like sufficient to like get like get to high elo like literally like that, or is there just gonna become like I will hit like another roadblock?
Obviously there are a lot of variables in that. So the whole point of the first 5-minute things is so that you are consistent with getting as much of an advantage as you can early, and which would help you build advantages later. Like, let's say I keep talking about pushing this wave while you have to give up the Drake, or you have to give up the Baron, so you're picking up this wave. That's not as important if you already have a bigger lead than you do now. You know, it's just these kind of things are important, but that's just trying to get something after what you should have already done.
Yeah, I see. Basically, like because I played suboptimally earlier, like now I'm doing something weird later. Okay, I see.
Which, of course, as I said, this is still going to matter, but not as much as the initial understanding of why. Because if you understand what you need to do with the waves early, it's going to help you understand what you need to do later. It's not like wave management magically disappears as soon as your turret's gone.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot. Okay, cool. Got it. No, I think it's enough to go on for now. Because like, one of the reasons, I used to be very greedy before. Like I used to like just like barely group and like barely TP, but then like I got stuck basically like at like basically for like 3 months in gold 1. So I was like, okay, I need to like something. So like I would like watch like TF Blade, and then he just like TPs to everything. So I'm like, okay, maybe I need to. But I guess it's hard. It's like I go back and forth on it. Like sometimes it works, sometimes it. But I guess like the more like risk of like the more like I guess guaranteed income is just to like take the 600 gold like of just taking the tower and the Grom.
Yeah.
Next wave.
You just have to evaluate how likely it is that you will make the impacts that's needed. Like if you think your team's gonna win the fight anyway, obviously you don't have to TP.
Yeah.
Or if they're gonna lose anyway, you don't TP. So it's just coming down to, do you make that difference? And then if you do, if it's likely, then obviously TP. Otherwise, just go for your consistent gold.
Gotcha. Yeah, but it's like extremely hard to tell, right? Like it's
sometimes
like
it does definitely take a little bit of inting to figure it out.